I've transcribed solos, and like this solo that this person is making up, it would take me a month. You have to practice an hour and a half every day. You're working on this fucking transcription. You're fit to do that every day for an hour and a half, and you keep doing that shit until you barely get it. By the time I'm done, I like sort of sound like what I'm trying to sound like, but I don't sound like the guy playing it. And you're just thinking to yourself, how much practice is it fit to take to be able to do some shit like that? And I think there's this interesting thing because, I think if you're new to the mental game, you will psych yourself out and think to yourself, I'm never finna be able to do that shit. Why should I even try? I'm just disappointed now. And then there's the other side where you get past that and you have a little more self-love and you think to yourself, I don't know if I'm ever finna get there, but I will be happy that I tried and did what I could today. And then the next day and the next day. And as I'm listening to jazz yesterday night, and just in general, and coming back from my Guatemala trip, and I had the same thing when I came back from my Vietnam trip. I'm listening to jazz, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm spending whatever, an hour or something, just listening to these songs that I've played so many times over the years. And I'll think to myself, I would be doing myself a disservice if I told myself that I didn't want to play music like this. It's like not even about being able to play it or not, but I want to. And so what? Am I just finna tell myself like, yeah, I want to, but it's hard, so I'm not finna try? Like, that's some bullshit. So in some way, as I'm thinking about the person I want to be and everything, I am just thinking to myself, it probably makes sense to recommit myself to practicing pretty much everything. When I go to the gym and I fucking practice saxophone and I code and I'm trying to make passive income, and now there's a fucking girl I am into and I like, and that this is more time that I'll probably spend just fucking hanging out with her, but I don't want to give up on anything. That sounds like some bullshit. So I've seen my nervous system do this state dependent thing where I have my low capacity, I take a break, and then the next day I have this motivation thing. It happens over and over. But I think it's important for me to say that is what's on my mind. That's what I want to do with my life. And even if a lot of shit doesn't make sense, I want to try anyways. Because it'd be better that way. And because I love myself.